What in the world? Check this out.
Check out what happened at the Tennessee Capitol building a little while ago.
Holy moly. This is all over that trans dude shooting up the school. I'm wondering if that made the news. That was 2 days ago. Yeah, I've been overextending myself and not paying attention to what's going on around me, apparently. But yeah, they stormed the Capitol there at Tennessee. What the hell is going on in Tennessee, man? Seriously, are you guys like drinking the wrong Kool-Aid down there?
There, it looked like those demonstrators stormed the Capitol chamber.
Yeah.
Was that also an insurrection?
Right?
No, not hardly, you see, because that action was being taken by gun control demonstrators, a Democrat-friendly cause, and therefore it couldn't be the I word,
Wow.
insurrection. In fact, the reporter who filmed that first bit of footage you saw deleted her tweet when people started making the comparison to January 6th.
Yeah, I
because,
bet.
you know, you can't have people getting too close to the truth, can you?
Right.
Of course, that demonstration was in the wake of a terrible crime committed in Nashville, Tennessee this week, one which I am concerned represents a growing trend of political violence.
Yeah, let's talk about that guy for a second, this trans dude, alright? His name's not Audrey, I don't give a shit. The guy's a fucking guy, he's got a dick between his pants. So tired of this shit, man. And I'm gay, so, like, fucking, I'm just so tired of these people. Oh my god. Anyhow, let's talk about this dude. I haven't talked about him yet. He's a dude. And there was 90 school shootings this year, which we're only into April 2nd. There was 90 school shootings this year. Yet this one was the one that made the news, so desperately made the news, and Biden went and visited. And, why? Because it was a transgender dude. Yeah, nobody wants to pick on the transgenders. Nobody wants to say anything about this shit. Well, fuck that. If black people can say the N-word, then I can say whatever the fuck I want about these transgender motherfuckers that are ruining the whole
in the United States. Violence that is all too often ignored or excused by the media because it doesn't fit the dominant narrative.
Yeah, I didn't see this on the news, so this should have been like major news, right? I mean, they flipping, check this out, man. They were like really, oh my god, and they were walking around the chambers too. Holy moly. Wow. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody ducking and hiding like Nancy Pelosi and everybody else. Yeah, we're ducking and hiding. I don't see any of these people ducking and hiding. Let's see. Is anybody ducking and hiding? No. Nobody's fucking ducking and hiding. Oh, wow.
Look like those
hang on a second.
8-year-old woman. Political violence in the United States. Violence that is all too often ignored or excused by the media because it doesn't fit the dominant narrative.
Right.
This week, 6 people, 3 adults, 3 children, were murdered by an individual police identified as Audrey Hale, a 28-year-old woman who Police Chief John Drake
not a
later
woman.
confirmed identified as a
guy's got a dick.
So
how is that a woman?
Has a pretty standard script to follow after the tragedy of one of these shootings. You know, white male, gun control, and an urgent hunt for anything on their social media.
Here's a question for you. I've been thinking about this, and I'm probably going to look it up today. How many women have been mass shooting? How many women have what? What in the hell is going on? This is not a woman. I was doing the dishes when I first heard this story, and I'm like, I dropped everything. I'm like, holy shit, is that the first woman that, other than Bonnie and Clyde? I mean, let's go way back. How many women? Where's the women that are upset? I mean, come on, man. We should be pissed the fuck off. These men have been controlling this world for way too long, man. It's time to step aside. Cleopatra, number 7, coming your way.
Well, this time it's a bit different. This is the information you would have heard or read over the last few days.
Right, you would have heard.
U.S. police have released CCTV footage of a shooter at a school in Nashville where 6 people were killed, including 3 children, and a warning that some viewers may find these images distressing. In the footage, a woman identified as Audrey Elizabeth Hale can be seen driving up to the Covenant School, armed with 2 assault-type guns and a pistol.
Nobody's at the... Now I'm calling her fucking she. I'll figure out what this dude's real name is. Sorry, I'm just waking up. We got a lot of pollen in the air. But yeah, supposedly he shot up all these windows and shit, and then he goes by this, the desk, whatever, for the secretary, and that person's not there. Maybe they heard the shooting and left, or maybe nobody's there, because that's what's happening in these schools. Nobody's there. Nobody cares. What was happening when the Uvalde shooting, when the person left the door open, the teacher left the door open because they're out smoking a cigarette and they left the door open. They just, they don't care anymore. You don't care. This is what happens. And again, I don't know what the hell's going on in Tennessee, but boy, oh boy.
By shooting through glass doors. She was later shot dead by police who say that Hale identified, as we said, as being transgender. And she...
How can he identify as being transgender when he's dead on the ground? Was he like, I'm transgender? By the way, come on, what was his last words? I'm transgender.
Was a former student of the school. Well,
that was a lot of hate, too, because this person's well into his 20s. I think he was like, 28 years old? It was like 10 years of hate on this school, and then he supposedly had a manifesto of, like, not only that school, diagrams of that school, but diagrams of other schools, and that's a lot of hate, man. 10 years of hate.
Up to very
oh, here's what I wanted to mention. The whole idea I'm talking about this is supposedly this person identifies as transgender and is getting medical help. I love how the news did say, oh, and the cops didn't know what kind of medical help the person was getting and what kind of drugs that they were on. Yeah, no shit. It's none of your business. But they keep saying, overemphasizing, that this person received those guns legally. I say bullshit. Because, excuse me, anybody on any kind of medical fucking whatever is not allowed to have a gun. Boom! Mic drop! If you are mentally unstable and you're on medical, whatever the fuck, you are not allowed to go and get a gun. So they keep saying that this person, this dude with a dick between his legs, went ahead and got guns legally. I don't know how many, like 5 or 7 guns legally. They keep saying legally. They can't get guns legally. Look that shit up. Alright. I'm just waking up here. Good morning! But yeah, they stormed the flicking Capitol over there in Tennessee, and I just found it strange that nobody said anything. Like, where's the news on this? This is not an insurrection? Criminy. All right, folks, leave a comment. Bye.